Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I've got some pickups. Got a small selection of bits and bobs. Got some GameCube, got some N64. We'll carry on with that journey, and I've got one for the Mega Drive. I just realised I've left the cartridge in the Mega Drive because I was doing a bit of testing. Well, testing the system because I hadn't actually had any games to test on it. And yeah, I'll show you that first anyway, as I'm on the subject. This was in Croydon, and it's a place called Game On. That's it, Game On. It's around the corner from where PlayStation games used to be. PlayStation sort of moved down a bit further down to a bigger location, but yeah, this is like around the corner from there. I actually picked up two games from there. One was an N64 game, one Mega Drive game. Nothing unusual, just Sonic the Hedgehog. It comes with the manual. The old hanging sort of tab bit's gone, but that's fine. Yeah, the actual cartridge is in the machine, so it all works fine. The only thing with the TV, well, not the TV I guess, but playing the Mega Drive 2, I bought a SCART lead for it, specifically for the Mega Drive 2. I don't know if it's just that it needs to be a CRT TV, so I am looking into potentially trying to get a small one, because graphically, I'm going to say it looks shocking, but not in that respect, not because it's old, but because it just looked sort of stretched, and then the pixels were like really weird. So yeah, I'm not sure it's really Mega Drive, unless you guys know of anything else that I could do to kind of make it look better on that screen. It's a relatively old telly. It's not like really modern, brand new kind of thing. So it's, yeah, it just didn't fill the screen, and it was just really a lot more blurrier than what I'm used to with playing the Mega Drive. Obviously an old CRT would be better, but aside from that, is there any way I can improve it? Let us know. I'm going to move on to some GameCube goodness. I've got 4 for that. I would have had 5, but there's a story behind the 5th one. So I'll start with 2 eBay pickups. Pretty cheap. This one I'm a bit disappointed with because it's going to need a replacement case, because, well, I'll show you. It's Die Hard Vendetta. I mean, yeah, this looks in good condition. The only issue is it's got the manual on that, but you can see it's not a GameCube case, it's a DVD case. So, I mean, it was about a £5. This was all in. I think it was £4.99. Well, it might be £4.99 plus postage. Can't remember now. Cheap enough, but yeah, a bit sad that it was not a proper GameCube case. So, gonna source one of those out. I don't know of any like the cheapest sort of GameCube games where you can just get for the case. Bit like the old Who Wants to Be Millionaires on the PlayStation. Buy them all out of the charity shop just for the case, like, you know. Don't really see it with a GameCube. Next up, this game I really liked. I remember getting this back in the day, and it followed. I can't remember if it was this. I think this was before Nightfire. I actually quite enjoyed these Bond games. It's Agent Under Fire. I'd say this one is really nice condition. This is on eBay. This was $7.99 posted. Oh, it's free postage, but yeah, $7.99 for the game. It's got the manual, cautions leaflet and all that. There's a poster as well, yeah. Disc is in good condition, so that's nice. Case is pretty nice as well, so I'm really happy with that for the price. Next up is going to be the little story. So I went on the CEX app, and basically I was after Super Smash Bros. Melee, and so I typed in the game and I looked at what stores had it in stock. just to see if there was any nearby rather than getting it through the post that I could actually travel out to within a reasonable distance. And there was one at a East Grinstead branch. I thought, ah, brilliant, that's 25 minutes drive. So I went out there. Didn't turn out to be a total waste of time, but basically I ended up with 3 games from there. I don't actually have Smash Bros. The whole thing of that was that the disc didn't work, basically. I think that's like the 4th game out of CEX that the 3rd out of CEX and 1 from eBay where the disc didn't work. So, a bit disappointing. It's even more disappointing to know that they literally, when I took it to the Crawley store, so I got it back home, tested it, it didn't work. Took it into Crawley, and that's how I ended up with one of these other games. I'll show you that in a minute. And then within an hour, I got back and checked the CEX stock at Crawley for it, and sure enough there was one in stock all of a sudden, even though I had to give it to them for the refund because the 2 scratches that were on it were just too deep, and the East Grinstead branch didn't have the GameCube adapter plates for the disc cleaner machine, so that wasn't an option either. Anyway, while I was in East Grinstead, I ended up picking up a game. I actually love this game. I remember getting this for Christmas back in the day, and Star Fox Avengers. And you can see there, £18. This does work. This is a game previously that didn't, that I managed to acquire. It's actually in the GameCube at the moment, but there's all the manual. Game is in the machine, but it's really nice condition. And yeah, really happy with that. A lot of people complained about this game back in the time. Oh, it's a rip-off of Zelda and all the rest of it. I can't see how that's a bad thing, personally speaking. I really enjoyed the gameplay on this. And it had quite a nice little storyline going as well. So, yeah, Star Fox Avengers. And then this one, I don't know if this one's like, I'm thinking that the price has gone up quite a bit. I mean, maybe it is about right for this, so I'm not sure. Got this at the launch of the console. And in actual fact, I remember, was it Curry's or, yeah, Curry's I think it was, back in the day. So me and my mate used to get off the tram on the way home from college, go into Curry's, and they had a GameCube demo pod, and you could either play Star Wars Rogue Leader or the first level of Luigi's Mansion. It's a bit of there you go. And this game blew me away back in the day, and yeah, I just loved it. I've got Luigi's Mansion 3 on the Switch, which I've never shown my Switch stuff, but yeah, and that is really good. But the original, man, this is really good. Manual. Disc is in really nice condition. I don't think there was anything. No, it's really pristine. So it's really odd. They had some other really top quality titles there as well. I was so close to picking up Eternal Darkness 2, but I didn't, just because the price of these 3, I'd already spent a fair bit. Well, I say that I traded in some Xbox One stuff that I was never going to play. I actually got a good amount of trading and then paid a bit extra on top. But I couldn't start adding Eternal Darkness. And they had Super Monkey Ball 2 as well, which is on the list of things I want to get. But yeah, £32 as you can see on the sticker. And so was Melee, that was 32 quid as well. So with the 32 quid refund, I'd spotted this on their shelves a good 2 weeks prior, and it's priced at £45, so the 32 went onto this and I just added a bit extra, and I ended up with Donkey Kong 64. As you see, I've popped it in a box protector. It's got a little bit of wear on it. It's not like too crushed or anything like that. There's like the odd little tiny crease here and there. What was it Daz used to say? Is honest condition is what I would call it. I mean, let's be fair, to get a mint one, you're looking at some good money there, so that probably wasn't ever going to happen. But what you can see is just along here. It's where like there's probably a security seal on there, and you can tell that whoever bought it back in the day just, you know, ripped that off and excited to get the game out and stuff like that. So, but it comes fully complete. It's got the manual. It didn't come with the expansion pack, which is fine because I've bought an expansion pack separately. That cost like, I can't remember now, 40 quid I think it was on eBay. That's in the machine now. But I suppose I could make it, you know, if it ever needed to be complete, which it won't. But yeah, cartridge works, all in good condition. I'm not going to really get out the box protectors, but Donkey Kong. So that is a decent title. Really happy to have that ticked off. Next up, I said I went to Game On in Croydon. Picked up. This isn't the greatest racing game, but it's one of them. You're going for a full set again. You're going to have, as Goldtooth would say, you're going to have some shitters in there, aren't you? Let's be real. And this, to me, personally speaking, it's a bit of a shitter, but you know, you got to have it. And the story, funny story behind this one. I remember my mate who I grew up at school with. He'd gone out to, it wasn't Blockbuster I think, but it was like a video rental shop, and he'd paid 60 quid for this fucking game. And the disappointment when you've done all 3 tracks and then you realise that the only unlockable stuff is that you get the tracks in reverse, and that's the game. Yeah, it was quite funny back in the day. But it's MRC, Multi Racing Championship. I'm not going to lie, this was pretty beat up, but I've done the, I don't know how much you're actually going to see with the lighting the way it is. You can see a bit of, do you know what, I'll take this one out. Let's have a look. I did have to do a good old iron job, a tootie on this one. And now I can't get it out of the flipping box. There we go. Yeah, because they always look good in the box protectors, don't they? It gives it that sort of newish sort of shine as if it's, you know. But the reality is that it's not really in great condition. What it did do though, I had to give it a brand new box in. So there's the manual. I bought a packet of these off of Amazon actually, and a couple of people have said to me, "Oh, don't, you know, you kind of want original ones, but where am I going to get original cartridge inserts from that aren't going to cost a fortune?" You know what I mean? Because I'm going to probably end up with quite a few of these. Will want some of them, so I think I got them for about 11 quid on Amazon, and it was a pack of 10. I thought I won't buy more than that. I just want to try them, see if they're any good. And the same actual seller done the box protectors as well. They're a little bit oversized, but it's actually fine. I don't suppose you really want them too snug, but yeah, MRC, that was 10 quid for a box 64 game. So I thought, you know what, for the sake of a bit of ironing, not like I need a mint copy of this really, is it? So it's boxed, it's complete. What more do you want? Last two, I said previously that this game, so it's one that I'd already bought, I've shown it previously, and I said it was going to get a box upgrade because I didn't want, what do you call it, like the classics silver border, I can't remember what the N64 version's called, but Player's Choice or whatever it's called. Yeah, I didn't want any of them, so I ended up winning this for £5 plus postage. And I was really shocked because it came yesterday in the post, and I knew it didn't have a manual, and that was fine because I've got the manual from the first one. But I thought this would have been in an insert. Well, it wasn't. It was just literally the cartridge rattling around, and nothing to protect it. It was literally in a jiffy bag, like a bubble wrap bag, envelope rather. No other protection. It's not even like they padded out the inside of the box. And I was really surprised to see this hadn't been crushed. It's actually not a bad condition given sort of considerations. Yeah, it's alright. So of course I put one of the new inserts in, the manual from the other game, and I'll just take that CX I guess and trade it in or whatever, the other one. So got the black box version of the standard one, and I'm happy with that. Alright, last one for this video. I had this back in the day that I got the N64 for Christmas, and my mum, bless her, I think she'd already bought Ocarina of Time, which, as you know, is up on the shelf. GoldenEye, it came with, I think you can see it now, so it was the GoldenEye sleeve on the N64, and it came with obviously the cartridge inside all the packaging. And I think she picked this up for me just as some extra something to play. And then I had this game all the way throughout, obviously lost it in the fire and everything, but even if I weren't full setting this one, I would be getting this one because it is one that I had. I quite liked it actually, but it's EA's World Cup 98. And actually this is a really nice condition one, considering. Not had to iron this one, which is good, because I didn't really want to have to do that. But it's in nice condition, and this was $14.99 posted. So yeah, the full set adventure rolls on. That'll be it for this month, I'd imagine. Didn't really expect to pick up the GameCube games, I'm not going to lie, but when I see it with Luigi's Mansion and all the rest there, I couldn't really turn them down. So Donkey Kong was a bonus, but obviously didn't get Melee, which is, yeah, I'll pick it up again at some other point, I'm sure. So that's my lot, guys. That's all my pickups. The other thing I did do since the last video, and one I'll do a proper sort of spin around the room at some point, but you can see bookcase behind me now. There's all my South Park Funkos right there, and games of sort of, oh there you go, I might as well show them while I'm here. There's my box protectors, so you get a packet of 10, and the inserts. And to be honest, I mean, I'd rather have this sort of cheapy, you know, knockoff version than no insert at all, you know what I mean? Just sort of giving that box a bit of sturdiness. It's kind of what you want and need, isn't it? And yeah, that's sort of the main N64 games are going up the top. There's the shelf that you can't quite see there, and that'll be filling up with N64 as we go along. And as we fill it up, these games will probably move down and whatnot. But that's the rest of what I've got. So you've got Xbox One, GameCube, Switch, bit of Dreamcast, and that's it. So that's how it's shaping up so far. There's other bits and pieces dotted around the room, but I'll do a video of that one day once I've actually sorted it all out. So yeah, until my next video, take care guys, I'll catch you on the next one.